Adelaide, the hippest big city village. City of churches, the capital and largest city of South Australia. Whatever you name it, welcome to our travel journal in and around Adelaide, the fifth most populous city in Australia. After a month in Western Australia, we flew from Perth to Adelaide, spent a few days discovering the city, and then picked up our motorhome, which the kids had been waiting for so long. And then on to explore more of Australia by camping means. So come along for our next adventure. Let's start at the beginning. After touching ground, we went to our accommodation in Hallett Cove, which is a suburb and south of Adelaide. Here we stayed only meters away from the Hallett Cove Boardwalk, a clifftop boardwalk along the rocky coastline between Merino and Hallett Cove. So of course, we went on a little walk and can only recommend to do so when you are in the area. Beached whale appears on Adelaide's Glenelg Beach. That was a news headline that Alpi read. A beached whale? That sounds terrible yet fascinating at the same time, doesn't it? Well, after reading the entire newspaper article, I found out that only minutes away from us there was no real whale washed ashore, but it was all just an art display with the purpose of sparking discussions about the impacts of climate change. How controversial this art may be, we found it interesting enough to hop on the tram and visit Glenelg Beach. We are interested in your opinion. What do you think of art like this? Comment below, please. Cooling off at Adelaide's favorite beachside suburb, we experienced why the city is also famed as 20-minute city. Almost everything is just 20 minutes away from the city center. So that's where we headed next to. Adelaide city centre is supposed to be filled with cultural attractions, dining spots and shopping opportunities. On the day of our visit, it was not just unbearably hot, but for example the central market was closed, just like many other boutiques, shops and cafes. So we made our way to the Adelaide Botanic Garden, hoping to find some shade. Adelaide on our way to the Botanic Garden and came across this small river pond with hundreds and hundreds of flying foxes. It's like big bats. There's one coming. They are hanging here in every tree almost. If there is not a bat, then there are some white kakadoos. but those bats of flying foxes are really so incredible to watch, and it's really, really hot, so you can see how they flap their wings and I don't know, maybe cool off in the water, because they always dive down to the water and then up again. It looks so cool. Once we reached the Adelaide Botanic Garden, we felt like we had the entire park to ourselves. But what is the Botanic Gardens? It's a lush oasis located in the heart of the city. It spans 51 hectares and features a diverse collection of plants from around Australia and the world. You can enjoy picnics on the lawn or take part in a guided tour.
Elbow.
And then we found the place where all the people were. On bustling Rundle Street are diverse restaurants and cozy cafes. It was the perfect haven to satiate our hunger pangs with an array of culinary delights to choose from. With pizza leftovers in Emmett's hands, we walked back to the metro station and summed up our day in Adelaide. We had a nice time there, but didn't really find anything extraordinary, except for the flying foxes. Another day, another adventure waiting for us. We picked up our motorhome, an RV that was supposed to give us shelter and transportation means for the upcoming 8 weeks. We had booked with Star RV this time, which we learned was part of Jucy car rentals. We started with a short checkup in and around the vehicle, and then we already headed off into our RV adventure. doing some grocery shopping, we headed south into the direction of Deep Creek National Park, where I had booked a site for one night. But first, we stopped on the beach for some playtime. We only arrived after dark, had quite an exciting first night in our RV because of the darkness and all the natural noises around us. But next morning we were greeted early by kangaroos. And this made me want to go for a walk. The kids joined me, and while Alpay stayed behind to enjoy his morning coffee, we explored the natural beauty of Deep Creek National Park. Guck mal hin. The walk turned out a little longer. Instead of an hour, we actually went hiking for almost 2 hours, and maybe even a little longer, with quite a few steep areas and some short breaks, for which I had packed sandwiches. How was your first night in the RV? You survived. Are you looking forward to breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've been hiking for a while now, right?
Yeah.
And we still have another 2.4 kilometers until we are back. And then we have breakfast! Stop was Beerenberg Farm, nestled in the Adelaide hills of South Australia. It's renowned for its delicious homemade jams, sauces and condiments. Established in 1839, it offers visitors, us included, the opportunity to pick our own strawberries during the season from October to April.
Wir haben auch manchmal, wenn wir irgendwo hingefahren sind, und da an irgendwelchen bunten Tailem vorbeigefahren sind, dann waren wir immer so, ja, fahr schnell an die Seite ran, wir wollen ein Foto machen.
Zeig mal her. Emmy hat das Ding gerade. So how does it work? You first go into the shop and cafe area and pick up a basket or several. Then you are allowed to enter the strawberry fields. Pick as many berries as you like and taste one or two. And then you go back to the shop, get your basket weighed, and you pay accordingly. We also bought some yummy chocolate berries that we can only recommend to try. Back in Denmark, Western Australia, we got told to not miss and visit the charming town of Hahndorf. It's famous for its German heritage and quaint atmosphere. Established in 1839 by German settlers, it is Australia's oldest surviving German settlement. We strolled along the main street that is lined with historic buildings, housing boutique shops, art galleries, cafes, and traditional German pubs. The town is also known for its delicious German cuisine, which we were most interested in. Unfortunately, as Germans, we have to say the pastries are not at all typical German, and even the Wurst, sausages, and schnitzels cannot be truly found original. Most setups remind us of Bavaria or Austria, but can't truly be seen representative of Germany. We enjoyed our time there anyways, always smirking at what people believe to be German. We spent the night on a friendly farmer's ground, doing schoolwork and editing videos. And then came the day we had been waiting for, why we had stayed in the Adelaide area. Because I had booked a koala encounter at Gorge Wildlife Park. We could tell you quite a bit about this wildlife park, which we visited on a rainy day. But we prefer you to look at and enjoy our video footage of it, for pictures might say more than words.
Yeah.
That's all good. You want to go first? Alright, so hands together like this. All the way down here, so nice and strong, alright? Going to be a little bit heavy. Perfect, just like that. She's doing these ones. So this is Kaya. There we go. Perfect. Good one.
Besser als ein Teddybär? Besser als ein Teddybär?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's nice and soft.
Better than a teddy bear.
I think so. You can give her a pat on the back as well.
Kannst auch streicheln.
Streicheln.
Kaya.
Nochmal knutschen.
So next time is nice and strong, alright? Bring them out here. Nice and strong.
Schön festhalten.
It's going to be a little bit heavy, but she's okay. She won't do anything. She'll just sit there. We eat some food. She's just going to hold her leaves. She'll come nice and close, but she's okay, yeah?
Du darfst auch ganz nah kommen, sagt sie.
Kannst du nochmal so drehen ein bisschen? Ja.
There we go, good job. Let me take some of these. Just gonna hold these ones. There we go. Yeah, very friendly koala.
Eigentlich machst du auch so ein Video wie ich. Vielleicht kann Soll ich dann zuerst oder machst du gleich?
Dann kann ich zuerst.
Okay, dann macht Mama erst. Dann machst du Fotos erstmal.
Was zuerst Fotos oder? Kannst du ja auch von Papa Fotos machen. Ich glaube, dann das Video von
Oh, süß.
On the way to our next destination, we stopped at Tailem Town, a unique historical village located in Tailem Band, South Australia. It offers the opportunity to step back in time and experience life in a 19th century Australian pioneer village. Over 100 heritage-listed buildings, including shops, houses, schools and churches, authentically restored to reflect the era of the late 1800s and early 1900s, are featured. It was a one-of-a-kind history lesson for us. But see for yourself. Ahmed, you just had an idea, huh?
Ja.
Was ist deine Idee?
Ich kann von diesem Laden ausleihen und damit hier rumfahren.
So, we're at the bank here.
Kann ich nicht arbeiten?
The queen is looking over you.
Hallo.
Hello,
Das ist gut.
I want to get some cash.
Ja.
Yeah. What do I need to do? Oh, that's my money.
Ja.
That was easy. Thank you.
Hallo.
So wherever we are, we like to visit a school. That's the school. Lillymoor School.
1881 wurde das gebaut.
Schlange.
Also das ist schon ein echtes Gebäude.
Ja dann. Achso, ihr könnt euch ja nicht reinsetzen, ne?
Mama, guck mal, Schlange und alles.
Oh, sieht aber gut ausgerüstet aus hier. Besser als in Afrika oder Nepal.
Ja, echt.
Ah, guck mal, und da oben ist eine Weltkarte, so wie wir sie auch nutzen.
Ja.
Mit Australien rechts unten, Europa oben in der Mitte. Afrika riesengroß.
I stumbled through this life alone, longer than I should have, breaking down the roads and crosses, torching everything I could have, like a child. But when you smiled, you made it all worthwhile, leading me from the dark like a horseshoe kicking up sparks. Your hands were hard and ready to hold a heart that's heavy, to get under the hours, 'cause I'm a snake hidden in the flowers, leading on my better angels, cleaning stables, turning tables, breaking me in like jeans, play me out like a movie scene. And then we find ourselves dancing in the kitchen, in the refrigerator light, drinking cheap wine, fade into the night. You're like Chanel, I'm more like turpentine. Come break my fever tonight.
Hallo. Wir sind gerade auf dem Weg in so ein Fossilmuseum in Australien. Ja. Und hier sieht es auch ein bisschen so aus wie in so einem also wie in so einem Dino-Wald. Irgendwie freue ich mich schon, aber irgendwie habe ich auch nicht so Lust auf das Museum. Aber das wird bestimmt cool. Ja. Wir haben auch schon ein paar Kängurus gesehen. Ja. Okay.
Good morning from the Naracoorte area in South Australia. We are on our way to explore the Victoria Cave today, which is just 8-minute walk away from our campground. We have the junior rangers here behind me somewhere.
Junior ranger.
Hello.
And we are hoping to find some fossils and maybe learn a little bit how life and Earth developed here thousands and I don't know, maybe millions of years ago. So, we'll see. That was our visit in Adelaide and the surrounding region. Did you think it would be that diverse? What did you enjoy most? Please leave us a comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. We'll see us next week again in a new location.